Alright, I'll be showing you today how to change a motor out on a leaf vac. This agri-fab 6.5 horse Briggs and Stratton. Well, the motor, when I started up, runs full idle. I adjusted the governor, it still didn't work. So I'm not even going to rebuild this motor. It's just quicker to go buy a new motor. So I'm going to be showing you today how to take it off and put another, or not put another one on because I don't have another one. So I'll be showing you how to take it off at least. So you will need a 1/2-inch socket. Well, first off, if your tube's still on, go ahead and take it off. Usually it's a flathead screwdriver, and then you just pull that tube off your suction tube. Then you need a 1/2-inch socket, and there should be 4 bolts. 2 here, 2 here. And go ahead and take them off, which as you see, mine's already off. Once you get them bolts off, pull that off that boot right there and pull it off. I'm just going to throw it in the back of the trailer, so it's out of the way and I'm not tripping over it. Alright, so you need a 1/2-inch wrench and a socket. All these bolts along here, we're going to take off. And you want to remember where all these brackets go so you don't lose place of where they go at. You're going to take all them off. You probably want a tray to put all this in. Which I have one. Throw all that in there. And this one, I'm going to take these 2 bolts and I'm going to put them in there so I remember where they're at. Which, if you kind of look, I guess it don't really matter. I'm not going to worry, because if you look right here, you can see that this is where that bracket goes. All right, now to this one. Know where all your wires go at. We're going to go ahead and get all these sockets, nuts off. Like I said, that's all the way around. Alright. Now, this should be just sitting on there. You may have to wiggle a little bit. And as you see, it falls out. Try not to lose your bolts because, you know, they're just sitting in there. I want to get all those out too now. Alright. Alright, so now we have this. And you're going to have an impact for this, or you find a piece of board that would go in here to hold this in place. So you want to watch your fingers too. Make sure your motor's turned off. You know, so you want to go ahead and get this off. It's a 9/16 bolt. You see this one came off pretty easy. Probably going to have to go get some pry bars. So I got that bolt off. I took my hammer and tapped on that a little bit to knock some of the rust off. And then I took a punch. 3/8 punch. It's right there. And I put it in here, and I hit it one time, just like that, and then it knocked that loose. So try not to get your punch stuck in there. If you do, you know, just take a hammer and keep on tapping on it. It'll eventually come off of there. And now we got to take these 4 bolts off here. Oh, they're 1/2-inch. So we need a 1/2-inch socket. And be careful, obviously you see it just falls down. I'm going to set that to the side. That ring, because that ring will go back onto this. That's what shims it out. Alright, so there's 4 bolts. One here, and 2 on the other side. You would need a 1/2-inch socket, ratchet, and a wrench. Go ahead and get them all the way off, all 4 of them. Don't lose your bolts because you're going to need them when you go put put the other motor on. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get these 4 bolts off. So I am on my last one now. I got it broke loose, so I'm going to take it off. So you want to be careful when you start taking this last one off, so you're not got any, don't lean any weight on your motor. Because this is the last bolt that is going to be on here that holds the motor on. Alright, we got that one out. I've been setting the bolts off to the side because we're going to need them to put the motor back on, put another motor back on. Alright, as you can see, oh, the gas tank is up. It's just sitting there. So, alright, now, most important thing you're going to need to know is what size the motor is. And you're going to want to measure this shaft. This shaft and the bolt hole in here. You want to make sure when you go get the motor, it's the exact same thing as this. Or if you got to use one, go ahead and put it on there. So that's how you get it off. Just do the, when you go put it back on, do the, mount the motor. Put the one panel back on, that's how you do that. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe.